She has promised $1,000 retention bonuses to some Iowa workers over the past year, including teachers, law enforcement workers, and child care providers. But when it comes to school workers, not all employees are being treated the same. When it comes to the state's COVID response, NewsAge's Jenna Webster tells us some school workers feel frustrated by how they're being treated.
Reynolds originally announced these retention bonuses specifically in the schools, they only applied to teachers who worked 100% in person. But now it applies to any teacher who taught at least one class in person. And despite this recent change, school nurses and guidance counselors have never been included. And one nurse says it's a feeling of defeat.
It's a big job.
Susan Prouty has worked as a school nurse in Iowa for the past 13 years. It's a job, she says, where no 2 days are alike, but that took on a whole new meaning during the pandemic.
It's much more autonomous and much more work and independent judgment calls than anybody can imagine.
For 2 schools, she is the only nurse and works with a health para assistant, seeing students who had COVID symptoms and students who regularly needed medication.
We had set up extra rooms, so we had our healthy room, because we still have our healthy kids that we see, and we provide treatment and care for diabetic students, students that need G-tube feeding, so we didn't want them exposed to students that were ill.
On top of that, it was handling contact tracing when the county stopped.
It's a lot. I mean, it's just a lot at once.
So she says to not be recognized by the state is disheartening and defeating.
I think as a governor, you present yourself that we Iowans care about each other and the importance of mental health and keeping each other healthy and wellness. And as a health pandemic and being on the front lines during a health pandemic and constantly educating children, parents, anybody, staff, families on what to do and how to identify things, we weren't recognized at all for that hard work that we did during the time.
And despite the recent expansion to include more teachers, Prouty is not confident it will get expanded again. But it's something she says she and many other nurses across the state want answers to.
We love our jobs. We just are frustrated with the fact that we are consistently forgotten.
Now, Prouty says she and several other school nurses across Iowa have reached out to Governor Reynolds' office, but they have received no response. Jim?
And Reynolds says the retention bonuses were meant as a thank you, saying in part, your work is essential and we want you to know it.